and stuff and let people filter in for a minute before we take
Yeah,
off.
my mom might show up in chat.
Oh God.
That's great.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hi Garby. Hi Garby in chat, who's also in this voice call. No one knows. If someone could post an announcement in the Discord, that would be good. I kind of have my hands full.
I got it.
Is there a tweet app?
Yeah,
I'm
someone might want
writing
to
one
tweet.
now.
Oh, okay.
Should I add people or should I just post an announcement?
At everyone.
At everybody.
At everyone, yeah.
At everyone.
Every single
The
human.
States.
Oh, I should be hosting.
The looping
I
is
should
so
also be
obvious. on this- I should also be
We're all right. If you can't tell, we didn't put the same level of production into this as the main marathon, everyone. But I hope that'll just add to the chaotic mess you're about to undertake with us. But yeah, we're just gonna give people a minute to filter in.
Hey Toke.
Yo.
So I joined the chat, right? And the first thing I see is a little Twitch chat pop-up that says, animated emotes can be disabled. Do you want to see how?
I got that too.
It's like, wow, Twitch, you got a lot of confidence there.
We have this new feature. Would you like to know how to turn it off?
I like that everyone came in after like our nice, very we put a lot of effort into it production marathon, and then they come into this.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want a palate cleanser.
Just to note to
And you
everyone,
get what you pay for, but you're really not getting what you paid for.
we have the total up. We are not still fundraising. If you want to donate to the Trevor Project, that's awesome. You can always do it through their website. They are taking donations year round. We're not going to be taking any donations for this though. So you can't donate through the stream or anything. If you sub or give bits, those will go to the Trevor Project. But otherwise, yeah, just enjoy yourselves. We're gonna have a be of a good time. That was the best I could
That
come
was
up with.
awful.
Also, chat will be
So proud
abuzz
of you.
with excitement.
We don't need to do bee puns. The script is
Okay.
90% bee puns. We don't need to add to it.
I understand. It stings, but I understand.
The estimate to this is 100 hours, 40 minutes, and 39 seconds, according to our script, our layout.
It's oh yeah, 100 hours.
It's not really 100 hours. Don't worry.
No
That's just the
pressure.
maximum that our layout system will let me put in, I think.
That's an oddly specific number.
No,
for a
you know what?
cutoff.
It bled over because I put it in as 999999.
Oh my god.
So I guess it
You're
did
an
the
idiot.
math for us. Also, as a
Wow.
note for Jaxler's sake, you should probably know this is not a speed run, so don't be mean to Jaxler.
So I'm going into this having never seen gameplay of the DS game. I've seen a little of the Wii game, but I don't know what I'm getting myself into here, and neither do y'all. So
What's going on, Twitch gamers? Welcome back to part 13 of my B-movie Let's Play.
no, you're gonna make me sound like a Minecraft YouTuber. Stop.
No, Minecraft, you would be like, hey, what's going on, guys? Blah, 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 blah.
This is.
Gosh,
This
we're
is
so quirky. Blah, 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 blah.
well, what if Jaxler presses start and it just launches into a B-movie Minecraft world? I'm just gonna start the timer now, because I can. So there it goes. All right. Well, we should get into this because it's going to take us a long time.
Should
Jaxler,
we
why don't you
introduce
start
ourselves?
up the game, and whoever's reading the opening, take it away.
All right, let's go.
Alright, we'll start getting
Introductions. That may not be a terrible idea if we make it super
Oh, yeah.
quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yes, good idea. Introductions, let's go.
Go by order on the spreadsheet. You're welcome.
Spreadsheet. Oh god, I'm first. Hi, I'm Allie.
Hi, I am Dijon.
Hello, I'm Garby.
Hi, here's I'll be doing half of the narration.
I'm Hex. I'll be doing the Jerry Seinfeld B.
Jaxler, you're next.
I'm Jaxler. I'm going to be playing the video game.
Give Jaxler a follow on Twitch.
To playing the B movie game.
Hi, I'm Leggy, and tonight I'll be reading for the part of Vanessa.
I am Ruby, and I'll be reading for the part of Adam.
Hi, I'm Skella. I'm reading for the part of Trudy and Montgomery, and whatever else comes along.
Hi, I'm Toke, and I will be the part of Kenneth.
So, Toke, you haven't seen the movie, right?
No.
I need to just tell you that character is is basically just the Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, I know who voices them.
Okay, good.
Hi, I'm Xandra, and I will be doing the other half of the narration.
Hi, we are Freyas, and we haven't figured out what we're going to do yet, but we'll figure that out soon.
Freyas!
Also, I forgot to say who I was playing. I'm Janet Benson and also Moose Blood.
We'll be also live throwing rolls out as we go for the smaller
there's
rolls.
Gonna be a lot of random minor characters, and those are just going to be pretty much first come, first serve to everyone besides our like main couple cast characters. I don't think we can delay this any longer.
All right, yeah, Jaxler,
ready?
fire that game up, and
Ready?
the rest of us, let's torture ourselves.
Xandra, you can have the honor of reading the thing. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so okay. According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. But the bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Benson House. Sneakers on the ground. The camera pans up to reveal Barry Benson's bedroom. Barry is flipping through different sweaters in his closet.
Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow.
Barry looks in the mirror.
Yeah, let's shake it up a little.
He picks the black and yellow one. Barry goes to the sink, takes the top off a container of honey, and puts some honey into his hair. He squirts some in his mouth and gargles. Then he takes the lid off the bottle and rolls some on like deodorant. Cut to the kitchen. Barry's mother, Janet Benson, yells up at Barry.
Barry, breakfast is ready!
Coming!
Ring, ring. Barry's antennae vibrate as they ring like a telephone, but Barry's hands are wet. He looks around for a towel.
Hang on a second.
Ring. He wipes his hand on his sweater and pulls his antennae close in to his ear and mouth.
Hello?
Barry?
His best friend, Adam Flayman, is on the other end.
Barry?
Adam?
Can you believe this is happening?
Can't believe it. I'll pick you up.
Barry sticks his stinger in a sharpener. He tests the sharpness with his finger.
Looking sharp.
Barry hovers down the hall, sliding down the staircase banister. Barry's mother, Janet Benson, is in the kitchen.
Barry, why don't you use the stairs? Your father paid good money for those.
Sorry, I'm excited.
Barry's father, Martin Benson, enters. He's reading a newspaper with the headline, "Queen gives birth to 1,000 tuplets, resting comfortably."
All right,
Somebody
someone
take
claim Martin. I don't think anyone's claimed Martin. Who wants to be Martin Benson?
We will do that. Here's the graduate. We're very proud of you, son. And a perfect report card. All B's.
B pun count 1.
Very proud.
Ma, I've got a thing going on here.
Barry readjusts his hair and starts to leave.
You got some lint on your fuzz.
She picks it off.
Ow, that's me.
Wave to us. We'll be in row 118,000.
Barry zips off.
Bye.
Barry, I told you, stop flying in the house.
B suburb, morning. A garage door opens. Barry drives out in his car. Barry's friend, Adam Flayman, is standing by the curb. He's reading a newspaper with a headline, Frisbee hits Hive, internet down. B stander, I heard a sound, the next thing I knew...
Oh my god, they put puns in the stage notes.
What are you gonna do with those notes?
Barry drives up, stops in front of Adam. Adam jumps in.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Barry. Is that Fuzz Joe?
A little. It's a special day. Finally graduating.
I never thought I'd make it.
Yeah, 3 days of grade school, 3 days of high school.
Those were so awkward.
3 days of college. I'm glad I took one off in the middle just hitchhiked around the Hive.
You did come back different.
They drive by a bee who's jogging.
All right, quick. Who wants to be Artie, who only has this one line?
Hi, Barry.
Hey, Artie, growing a mustache. Looks good.
Barry and Adam drive from the suburbs into the city.
Hey, did you hear about Frankie?
Yeah.
You going to his funeral?
No, I'm not going to his funeral. Everyone knows that if you sting someone, you die. You don't waste it on a squirrel. He was such a hothead.
Yeah, I guess he could have just gotten out of the way.
They drive through a loop-de-loop.
Whoa!
Whee! I love this, incorporating the amusement park right into our regular day.
I guess that's why they say we don't need vacations.
Now we go to the graduation ceremony. Graduation ceremony. Barry and Adam come to a stop. They exit the car and fly over the crowd to their seats.
Well, Adam, today we are men.
We are.
Be men.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Barry hits Adam's foreheads. Adam goes into the rapture. What?
I have no idea.
Faculty, distinguished bees, please welcome Dean Buzzwell.
Welcome, new Hive City graduating class of 915. And that concludes our graduating ceremonies and begins your career at Hunex Industries.
Are we gonna pick our jobs today?
I heard it's just orientation.
The rows of chair changed in transformer-like mechanical motion to Universal Studios type tour trams. Buzzwell walks off stage.
Whoa! Heads up, here we go!
Keep your hands and antennas inside the tram at all times. Dejen las manos y antenas adentro del tram a todos tiempos.
I wonder what it's gonna be like.
A little scary.
Barry shakes Adam.
Ah!
The tram passes under signs reading, Hunex, a division of Hunesco, a part of the Hexagon Group.
Welcome to Hunex, a division of Hunesco, a part of the Hexagon Group.
This is it!
The Hunex doors open, revealing the factory.
Wow.
We know that you, as a bee, have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work your whole life. Honey begins when our valiant pollen jocks bring the nectar to the hive, to where our top secret formula is automatically color corrected, scent adjusted, and bubble contoured into this.
Trudy grabs a test tube of honey from a technician.
Soothing, sweet syrup with its distinctive golden glow that you all know as...
Honey.
Trudy flips the flask into the crowd and laughs as they all scramble for it. A girl bee catches the honey.
That girl was really attractive.
She's my cousin.
She is?
Yes, we're all cousins.
Right, you're right.
At Hunex, we also constantly strive to improve every aspect of bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology.
A stunt bee in a helmet gets hit with a newspaper, then a shoe, then a fly swatter. He gets up and gives a thumbs up. The graduate bees applaud.
What do you think he makes?
Not enough.
And here we have our latest advancement, the Krellman.
Wow. What does that do?
Catches that little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it, saves us millions.
We see a close-up of the Krellman machine. Bees with hand-shaped hats on, rotating around a wheel to catch drips of honey. Adam's hand shoots up.
Can anyone work on the Krellman?
Of course! Most bee jobs are small ones, but bees know that every small job, if it's done well, means a lot. There are over 3,000 different bee occupations, but choose carefully because you'll stay in the job that you pick for the rest of your life.
The bees cheer. Yay!
The same
Barry
job.
smile off slightly.
The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that.
What's the difference?
You'll be happy to know that bees as a species haven't had one day off in 27 million years.
So you'll just work us to death?
We'll sure try!
The tram drops down a log flume type steep drop. Cameras flash and all the bees throw up their hands. The frame freezes into a snapshot. Barry looks concerned, but the tram continues through 2 doors into the Honix lobby. We see the log flume photo as Barry looks at it.
Wow, that blew my mind.
What's the difference? Adam, how could you say that? One job forever? That's a ridiculous choice to have to make.
Well, I'm relieved. Now we only have to make one decision in life.
But Adam, how could they never have told us that?
Barry, why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth.
They walk by a newspaper stand with a sandwich board reading, "Bee goes berserk! Stings 7, then self." A bee filling his car's gas tank from a bee fills his car's gas tank from a honey pump. He fills his car some, then takes a swig for himself.
Hey!
Barry and Adam begin to cross the street.
Yeah, but Adam, did you ever think that things work a little too well around here?
They stop in the middle of the street. The traffic moves perfectly around them.
Like what? Give me one example.
I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about.
They walk off.
Bzzz. Pan down from the Hunix statue.
Please clear the gate. Royal Nectar Force on approach. Royal Nectar Force on approach.
Wait a second. Check it out. Hey, those are pollen jocks.
Wow.
Flying through the hive's giant Gothic entrance. That's what the script says. The patrol are wearing fighter pilot helmets with black visors.
I've never seen them this close.
They know what it's like to go outside the hive.
Yeah, but some of them don't come back.
Nectar from the pollen jocks is removed from their backpacks and loaded into trucks on their way to Hunix. A small crowd forms around the patrol bees. Each one has a pit crew that takes their nectar.
Somebody take Lou.
Who wants to be Lou?
Monsters. I love it. I love it.
Schoolgirls are jumping up and down and squealing nearby.
I wonder where those guys have just been.
I don't know.
Their day's not planned, outside the hive, flying who knows where, doing who knows what.
You can't just decide one day to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that.
Right.
Pollen jocks cross in close proximity to Barry and Adam. Some pollen falls off onto Barry and Adam.
Look at that. That's more pollen than you and I will ever see in a lifetime.
It's just a status symbol. I think the bees make it too big a deal out of all of it.
Perhaps, unless you're wearing it and the ladies see you wearing it.
Those ladies? Aren't they our cousins too?
Distant.
Look at those two.
full of Hive Harrys.
Let's have some fun with them.
Pollen Jocks approach. Barry and Adam continue to talk to the girls.
It must be so dangerous being a pollen jock.
Oh yeah, one time a bear had me pinned up against a mushroom. He had one paw in my throat with the other. They're slapping me back and forth across the face.
Oh my.
I never thought I'd knock him out.
And what were you doing during all this?
Obviously, I was trying to alert the authorities.
The girl swipes some pollen off of Adam with a finger.
I can autograph that if you want.
Oh, gusty out there today, wasn't it, comrades?
Yeah, Gusty.
Yeah, we're gonna hit a sunflower patch about 6 miles from here tomorrow.
6 miles, huh?
Harry.
Puddle jump for us, but maybe you're not up for it.
Maybe I am.
You are not.
We're going 0900 at J-Gate.
Whoa.
What do you think, Buzzy Boy? Are you B enough?
I might be. It all depends on what 0900 means.
Later, in the Benson house, Barry is standing on the balcony alone, looking out over the city. Martin Benson enters, sneaks up behind Barry, and gooses him in his ribs.
Onyx.
Oh, Dad, you surprised me.
You decided what you're interested in yet, son?
Well, there's a lot of choices.
You only get one.
Dad, do you ever get bored doing the same job every day?
Son, let me tell you something about stirring. You grab that stick and you just move it around, and you stir it around. You get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing.
You know, Dad, the more I think about it, maybe the honey field just isn't right for me.
You're thinking of what? Making balloon animals? That's a bad job for a guy with a stinger.
Well, no.
Janet, your son's not sure he wants to go into honey.
Oh, Barry, you are so funny sometimes.
I'm not trying to be funny.
You're not funny. You're going into honey. Our son, the stirrer.
You're going to be a stirrer?
No one's listening to me.
Wait until you see the sticks I have for you.
I can say anything I want right now. I'm gonna get a Tin Ant tattoo.
Let's open some fresh honey and celebrate.
Maybe I'll pierce my thorax.
Honey.
Shave my antenna.
To honey.
Shack up with a grasshopper, get a gold tooth, and start calling everybody dog.
Later, in the Hunex lobby, a bee bus stop. One group of bees stands on the pavement as another group hovers above them. A double-decker bus pulls up, the hovering bees get on, and the standing bees get on after. Barry and Adam pull up outside of Hunex.
I can't believe we're starting work today.
Today's the day.
Adam jumps out of the car.
Come on, all the good jobs will be gone.
Yeah, right.
A board reads, Job Placement Board. Buzzwell, the bee processor, is at the counter. Another bee applicant is exiting.
Is it still available?
Alexis, you were Buzzwell.
Wait, is this the same guy?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right, 2 rolls at once here. Here we go. Hang on. He looks at the changing numbers on the board. 2 left. And one of them's yours. Congratulations, son. Step to the side, please.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Pick up the cutout. That's stellar.
Wow.
Couple of newbies.
Yes, sir. Our first day. We are ready.
Well, step up and make your choice. A chart listing the different sectors of Hunex: heating, cooling, viscosity, Krillman, pollen counting, stunt bee, pouring, stir, humming, regurgitating, front desk, hair removal, inspector number 7, chef, link coordinator, stripe supervisor, antenna ball polisher, mite wrangler, swatting counselor, wax monkey, wing brusher, hive keeper, and restroom attendant.
Do you want to go first?
No, you go.
Oh my. What's available?
Restroom attendant is always open, and not for the reason you think.
Any chance of getting on to the Krellman, sir?
Sure, you're on. He plops the Krellman hat onto Adam's head. The columns on the job board read occupation, positions available, and status. The middle column has numbers, and the right column has job openings flipping between open, pending, and closed. Oh, I'm sorry. The Krellman just closed out.
Oh.
He takes the hat off of Adam. Wax Monkey's always open. Then the Krillman goes from closed to open, and the Krillman just opened up again.
What happened?
Well, whenever a bee dies, that's an opening. See that? He's dead, dead, another one dead, deady, deadified, 2 more dead, dead from the neck up, dead from the neck down, but that's life.
Oh, this is so hard. Heating, cooling, stunt bee pourer, stirrer, humming, inspector number 7, link coordinator, stripe supervisor, antenna ball polisher, mite wrangler, Barry, what do you think I should... Barry? Barry
is gone. Meanwhile, at J-Gate, Splits, Jackson, Buzz, Lou, and 2 other bees are going through final pre-flight checks. Barry enters.
Who was Lou?
I don't remember.
I think Garby was low.
Oh, okay. If anyone's feeling brave, there's a Korean deli on 83rd that gets their roses today.
Wait, are we on the same line?
You're a page ahead, Jeremy.
Oh no, you're a page ahead. Our page service.
Oh no!
Alright, got the Sunflower Patch in Quadrant 9, the Germanium window box on sudden plates.
Barry's antenna rings
Bring,
like a
bring,
phone.
bring.
What happened to you? Where are you?
I'm going out.
Out? Out where?
Out there.
Oh no.
I have to, before I go to work for the rest of my life.
You're gonna die. What are you thinking? Hello?
Oh, another call coming in.
What do you think?
Barry hangs up.
If anyone's feeling brave, there's a Korean deli on 83rd that gets their roses today.
Hey, guys.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that the kid we saw yesterday?
Hold it, son. Flight deck's restricted.
It's okay, Lou. We're gonna take him up.
Really feeling lucky, are ya?
A younger, smaller bee than Barry runs up with a release waiver for Barry to sign. Sign here, just initial that. Thank you.
Okay, you got a rain advisory today, and as you all know, bees cannot fly in rain, so be careful as always. Watch your brooms, hockey sticks, dogs, birds, bears, and bats. Also, I got a couple reports of root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it, just babbling like a cicada.
That's awful.
A reminder for all you rookies, being law number 1, absolutely no talking to humans. All right, launch positions.
Jocks get into formation, chanting as they move.
Black and yellow.
Hello?
Are you ready for this hot shot?
Yeah, bring it on.
Wind check.
Antenna, check.
Nectar pack check.
Wings, check.
Stinger, check.
Scared out of my shorts? Check.
Okay, ladies, let's move it out.
Everyone flips their goggles down. Pit crew bees crank their wings and remove the starting block. We hear loud humming.
Pound those petunias, you striped stem suckers. All you drain those flowers.
A flight deck guy in deep crouch hand signals them out of the archway as the backwash from the bee wings flutters his jumpsuit. Barry follows everyone. And now they go outside the hive. The bees climb above the treetops in formation. Barry is euphoric.
Whoa, I'm out. I can't believe I'm out. So blue. I feel so fast and free. Box kite. Wow.
By several bicyclists and approach a path of flowers.
Flowers.
This is Blue Leader. We have Rose's visual. Bring it around 30 degrees and hold.
Roses.
30 degrees, Roger. Bring it around.
Pollen jocks break off from the main group. They use their equipment to collect nectar from the flowers. Barry flies down to watch the jocks collect the nectar.
Stand to the side, kid. It's got a bit of a kick.
The jock fires the gun and recoils. Barry watches the gun fill up with nectar.
Oh, that one is the nectar. That is one nectar collector.
You ever see Paul?
No, both of you.
You ever see pollination up close?
Oh, definitely not then, no.
Oof.
He takes off, and the excess pollen dust falls, causing the flowers to come back to life.
Pick up some pollen over here, sprinkle it over here, maybe a dash over there, pinch on that one. See that? A little bit of magic, ain't it?
The flowers perk up as he pollinates.
Wow, that's amazing. Why do we do that?
That's pollen power, kid. More pollen, more flowers, more nectar, more honey for us.
Cool.
Barry rejoins the other jocks in the sky. They swoop in over a pond, kissing the surface. As you have. We see their image reflected in the water. They're really moving. They fly over a fountain.
I'm picking up a lot of bright yellow. Could be daisies. Don't we need those?
Copy that visual.
We see what appear to be yellow flowers in a green field.
Hold on. One of those flowers seems to be on the move.
Say again? Are you reporting a moving flower?
Affirmative.
The pollen jocks land. It is a tennis court with dozens of tennis balls. A couple plays tennis. The bees land right in the midst of a group of balls.
Hey, that was on the line.
The other bees start walking around amongst the immense yellow globes.
This is the coolest. What is it?
They stop at a ball with a white line and look up at it.
Oh, but I'm loving this color.
Smells good. Not like a flower, but I like it.
Yeah, fuzzy.
Chemically. Oh wait, that wasn't my line.
Careful, guys. It's a little grabby.
Barry lands on a ball and collapses.
Oh my sweet lord of bees.
Hey, Candy Brain, get off there.
Barry attempts to pull his legs off, but they stick.
Problem.
A tennis shoe and a hand enter the frame. The hand picks up the ball with Barry underneath it.
Guys!
This could be bad.
Affirmative.
Vanessa walks back to the service line, bounces the ball. Each time it bounces, the other bees cringe and gasp. Barry is terrified. Pure luck he's not getting squished.
Very close. Gonna hurt, Mama's little boy.
You are way out of position, rookie.
Vanessa serves. Barry and the ball bounce up against the racket as she brings it back. She tosses the ball into the air. Barry's eyes widen. The ball is struck and the rally is on.
Coming at you like a missile. Ugh.
Ken hits the ball back. Barry feels the G-forces.
Help me!
You know, I don't think these are flowers.
Should we tell him?
I think he knows.
What is this?
Vanessa hits a high arcing lob. Ken waits, poised for the return. We see Barry having trouble maneuvering the ball from fatigue.
Match point.
Ken runs up with a killer look in his eyes. He's gonna hit the ultimate overhead smash.
Yeah, you can just start packing up, honey, because I believe you're about to eat it.
Ahem.
What? No.
He misses badly. The ball rockets into oblivion. Barry is still hanging on.
Oh, you cannot be serious.
We hear the ball whistling and Barry screaming.
Yowzer!
That's what it says on the script. Yowzer. The ball flies through the air and lands in the middle of the street. It bounces into the street again and sticks in the grill of an SUV. The grill of the SUV sucks Barry up. He tumbles through a black tunnel, whirling veins and pistons. Barry gets chilled by the AC system and sees a frozen grasshopper.
Ew, gross.
The car is packed with a typical suburban family. Mother, father, 8-year-old boy, little girl in a car seat, and grandmother. A big, slobbery dog is behind a grate. Barry pops into the passenger compartment, hitting the mother's magazine.
There's a bee in the car!
Well, is someone gonna scream? It's right there in the script. Barry tumbles around the car. We see the faces from his point of view.
Do something!
I'm driving.
Barry flies by the little girl in her car seat. She waves hello.
Hi, Bee!
He's back here. He's going to sting me.
The car swerves around the road. Barry flies into the back where the slobbery dog snaps at him. Barry deftly avoids the jaws and gross flying spittle.
Nobody move. If you don't move, he won't see you. Freeze!
Everyone in the car freezes. Barry freezes. They stare at each other, eyes going back and forth, waiting to see who will make the first move. Barry blinks.
What?
Granny pulls out a can of hairspray.
Are you ready?
And sprays the hairspray everywhere.
What are you doing?
It's hairspray. Extra hold.
Kill it!
Barry gets sprayed back by the hairspray, then sucked out of the sunroof.
Wow, the tension level out here is unbelievable. I've got to get home.
As Barry flies down the street, it starts to rain. He nimbly avoids the rain at first.
Whoa, whoa, can't fly in rain, can't fly in rain, can't fly in rain.
A couple drops hit him, his wings go limp, and he starts falling.
Hold on, accidentally. Mayday, mayday, be going down.
Barry sees a window ledge and aims for it and just makes it. Shivering and exhausted, he crawls into an open window as it closes. Inside the window, Barry shakes off the rain like a dog. Vanessa, Ken, Andy, and Anna enter the apartment.
Ken, can you close the window, please?
Hey, check out my new resume. I made it into a fold-out brochure. You see, it folds out.
Ken holds up his brochure with photos of himself and a resume in the middle.
Oh no, more humans. I don't need this.
Barry hovers up into the air and throws himself into the glass.
Ow! What was that?
He does it again, and then multiple times.
Maybe this time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time.
Barry jumps onto the drapes.
Drapes! That is diabolical.
It's fantastic. It's got all my special skills, even my top 10 favorite movies.
What's your number one? Star Wars?
I don't go for that kind of stuff.
That was your Star Wars noises?
Yeah.
In the movie, it's like a solid 15 seconds of pew, 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 pew. Like it was way too long.
No wonder we're not supposed to talk to them.
When I walk out in a job interview, they're flabbergasted. I can't believe the things I say.
Barry looks around and sees the light bulb fixture in the middle of the ceiling.
Oh, there's the sun. Maybe that's a way out.
Barry takes off and heads straight for the light bulb. The 75-watt label grows as he gets closer.
I don't remember the sun having a big 75 on it.
Barry hits the bulb and is knocked silly. He falls into a bowl of guacamole, and he dips his chip in the guacamole, taking Barry with it.
I'll tell you what. You know what? I predicted global warming. I could feel it getting hotter. At first, I thought it was just me. Wait, stop. B!
Kill it!
They all jump from their chairs. Andy looks around for something to use. Ken comes in for the kill with a big Timberland boot on each hand.
Stand back. These are winter boots.
Vanessa enters and stops Ken from squashing Barry.
Wait, don't kill him.
You know I'm allergic to them. This thing could kill me.
Why does his life have any less value than yours?
She takes a glass tumbler and places it over Barry.
Well, why does his life have any less value than mine? Is that your statement?
I'm just saying, all life has value. You don't know what he's capable of feeling.
Barry looks up through the glass and watches this conversation astounded. Vanessa rips Ken's resume in half and slides it under the glass.
My brochure.
There's a moment of eye contact as she carries Barry to the window. She opens it and sets him free.
There you go, little guy.
I'm not scared of them, but you know, it's an allergy thing.
Hey, why don't you put that on your resume brochure?
It's not funny. My whole face could just puff up.
Make it one of your special skills.
You know, knocking someone out is also a special skill.
Barry stares over the window frame. He can't believe what's just happened. It's still raining. Inside, everyone's saying their goodbyes.
Vanessa, next week? Yogurt night?
Yeah, sure can. You know, whatever.
You can put Karab chips on there.
Good night.
It's supposed to be less calories or something, you know?
Bye.
Vanessa shuts the door, starts cleaning up.
I've got to say something. She saved my life. I've got to say something. All right, here it goes.
Barry flies in. He hides himself on different products placed along the kitchen shelves. He hides on a Bumblebee tuna can and a Greetings from Coney Island Muscle Man postcard on the fridge.
What would I say? I could really get in trouble. It's a bee law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. I can't believe I'm doing this. I've got to. Oh, I can't do it. Come on. No, yes, no, do it. I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz? I said the line. No, that's no good. Here she comes. Speak, you fool.
As Vanessa walks by, Barry takes a deep breath.
Hi.
Vanessa drops a stack of dishes and hops back.
I'm sorry.
You're talking.
Yes, I know.
You're talking.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, it's fine. It's just, I know I'm dreaming. I don't recall going to bed.
Well, you know, I'm sure this is very disconcerting.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you're a bee.
Yeah, I am a bee. And, you know, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but they were all trying to kill me, and if it wasn't for you, I mean, I just had to thank you. It's just the way I was raised.
Vanessa intentionally jabs her hand with a fork.
Ow!
That was a little bit weird.
I'm talking to a bee.
Yeah.
I'm talking to a bee.
Anyway.
And a bee is talking to me.
I just want you to know that I'm grateful, and I'm going to leave now.
Wait. How did you learn to do that?
What?
The talking thing.
Same way you did, I guess. Mama, Dada, honey, you pick it up.
That's very funny.
Yeah, bees are funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry with what we have to deal with. Anyway.
Can I, get you something?
Like what?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Coffee?
Well, I don't want to put you out.
It's no trouble.
Unless you're making anyway.
Oh, it takes 2 minutes.
Really?
It's just coffee.
I hate to impose.
Don't be ridiculous.
Actually, I would love a cup.
Hey, you want a little rum cake?
I really shouldn't.
Have a little rum cake.
No, I can't.
Oh, come on.
You know, I'm trying to lose a couple micrograms here.
Where?
Well, these stripes don't help.
You look great.
I don't know if you know anything about fashion.
Vanessa starts pouring the coffee through an imaginary cup and directly onto the floor.
Are you all right?
No.
Barry and Vanessa are drinking coffee on her roof terrace. He is perched on her keychain.
He can't get a taxi. He's making the tie in the cab, and as they're flying up Madison, so he finally gets there.
Uh-huh.
He runs up the steps into the church the wedding is on.
Yeah?
And he says, "Watermelon? I thought you said Guatemalan."
Uh-huh.
Why would I marry a watermelon?
Oh, is that a bee joke?
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff we do.
Yeah, different. So anyway, what are you gonna do, Barry?
About work? I don't know. I want to do my part for the hive, but I can't do it the way they want.
I know how you feel.
You do?
Sure, my parents wanted me to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I wanted to be a florist.
Really?
My only interest is flowers.
Our new queen was just elected with that same campaign slogan.
Oh.
Anyway, see, there's my hive right there. You can see it.
Oh, you're in Sheep Meadow.
Yes, you know the turtle pond?
Yes.
I'm right off of that.
Oh, no way. I know that area. Did you know I lost a toe ring there once?
Really?
Yep.
Why do girls put rings on their toes?
Why not?
I don't know. It's like putting a hat on your knee.
Really? Okay.
The janitor in the background changes a light bulb. To him, it appears that Vanessa is talking to an imaginary friend.
You all right, ma'am?
Oh yeah, fine. Just having 2 cups of coffee.
Anyway, this has been great. Thanks for the coffee.
Oh yeah, it's no trouble.
Sorry I couldn't finish it. If I did, I'd be up for the rest of my life. Can I take a piece of this rum cake with me?
Yeah, sure. Here, have a crumb.
She takes a crumb from the plate and hands it to Barry.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
There is an awkward pause.
All right, well then, I guess I'll see you around or not, or...
Okay, Barry.
And thank you so much again for before.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was nothing.
Well, not nothing, but anyway.
Vanessa extends her hand and shakes Barry's gingerly. The janitor watches. The light bulb shorts out. The janitor falls.
Next day, in the Hunex building, a Test B is wearing a parachute in the wind tunnel, hovering through increasingly heavy wind. A sign under a flashing light reads, "Test in progress. Hurricane survival test." 2 Bs in the lab coat are observing behind glass.
This can't possibly work.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Who doesn't want to be lab coat
All right,
B1?
easy. There's 2 lab coat Bs.
No, no one
They
wants
got
to be lab coat
one line
B2.
each. We can make this work.
I'll take 2.
I guess I'll take 1. So this can't possibly work.
Well, he's all set to go. We may as well try it. Okay, Dave, pull the chute.
The Test B opens his parachute. He's instantly blown against a rear wall. Adam and Barry enter.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, it was amazing. It was the scariest, happiest moment of my life.
Humans. Humans! I can't believe you were with humans. Giant, scary humans. What were they like?
Huge and ridiculous. They talk ridiculous, they eat ridiculous giant things, and they drive around real ridiculous.
And did they try and kill you like on TV?
Some of them, but some of them don't.
How'd you get back?
Poodle.
Look, you did it. And I'm glad. You saw whatever you wanted to see out there, you had your experience, and now you're back and you can pick out your job and everything can be normal.
Lab Bs are examining a candy corn through a microscope.
Well, I met someone.
You met someone? Who was she? Not a wasp. Your parents will kill you.
No, not a wasp.
Spider?
You know, I'm not attracted to the spiders. I know everyone else. I know to everyone else it's like the hottest thing with the 8 legs and all. But I can't get by that face.
Barry makes a spider face.
So, who is she?
She's a human.
Oh, no. That didn't happen. You didn't do that. That is a B law. You wouldn't break a B law.
Her name's Vanessa.
Oh boy.
She's so nice. And she's a florist.
Oh, no. You're dating a human florist?
We're not dating.
You're flying outside the hive. You're talking to human beings that attack our homes with power washers and M80s. That's 1/8 a stick of dynamite.
She saved my life, and she understands me.
This is over.
Barry pulls out the crumb.
Eat this.
Barry stuffs the crumb into Adam's face.
This is not over.
What was that?
They call it a crumb.
That was so stinging stripy.
And that's not even what they eat. That just falls off what they eat. Do you know what a Cinnabon is?
No.
It's bread.
Come in here.
And cinnamon.
Be quiet.
And frosting, and they heat it up.
Sit down.
Really hot.
Listen to me. We are not them. We're us. There's us and there's them.
Yes, but who can deny the heart that is yearning?
They are in Adam's office. Barry rolls his chair down the corridor.
There's no yearning. Stop yearning. Listen to me. You have got to start thinking B, my friend.
Another bee joins in.
Thinking bee.
Third bee enters, popping up over the cubicle wall.
Thinking bee.
Bee.
All the bees joining.
Thinking
bee.
Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Meanwhile, or actually later, backyard of the parents' house. Barry sits on a raft in a hexagon honey pool, legs dangling into the water. Janet Benson and Martin Benson stand over him wearing big 60s sunglasses and cabana-type outfits. The sun shines brightly behind their heads.
There he is. He's in the pool.
You know what your problem is, Barry?
I've got to start thinking B.
Barry, how much longer is this gonna go on? It's been 3 days. I don't understand why you're not working.
Well, I've got a lot of big life decisions I'm thinking about.
What life? You have no life. You have no job. You're barely a bee.
Ugh.
Would it kill you to make just a little honey?
Barry rolls off the raft and sinks to the bottom of the pool. We hear his parents' muffled voices from above the surface.
I'm talking to you.
Later, in a picnic area, Sugar Sugar by the Archies is playing in the background.
Honey, honey,
Barry and Vanessa having a picnic. A mosquito lands on Vanessa's leg. She swats it violently. Barry's head whips around aghast. They stare at each other awkwardly in a frozen moment, then burst into laughter.
You coming?
Got everything?
All set.
Vanessa gets into a one-man ultralight plane with a black and yellow paint scheme. She puts on her helmet.
You go ahead. I'll catch up.
Don't be too long.
The ultralight takes off. Barry catches up. They fly side by side.
Watch this.
Vanessa does a loop and flies right into the side of a mountain, bursting into a huge ball of flames.
Vanessa!
Barry's face bursts through the surface of the pool, gasping for air, eyes open in horror.
Martin.
Oh, we're still here, Barry.
I told you not to yell at him. He doesn't respond when you yell at him.
Then why are you yelling at me?
Because you don't listen.
I'm not listening to this.
Barry is toweling off, putting on his sweater.
Sorry, Mom. I've got to go.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. I'm meeting a friend.
Barry jumps off the balcony and exits.
A girl? Is this why you can't decide?
Bye.
I just hope she's nice.
While at Vanessa's florist shop, Vanessa flips the sign to say, "Sorry we missed you," and locks the door. A poster on Vanessa's door for the Tournament of Roses parade in Pasadena is visible.
So they have a huge parade of just flowers every year in Pasadena?
Oh, to be in the Tournament of Roses, that's every florist's dream. Up on a float, surrounded by flowers, crowds cheering.
Wow, a tournament. Do the Roses actually compete in athletic events?
No. All right, I've got one. How come you don't fly everywhere?
It's exhausting. Why don't you just run everywhere? Isn't that faster?
Yeah, okay, I see. All right, your turn.
Barry and Vanessa walk and fly down a New York side street with no other pedestrians near them.
Ah, TiVo, you can just freeze live TV? That's incredible!
What, you don't have anything like that?
We have Hivo, but it's a disease. It's a horrible, horrible disease.
Oh my.
They turn the corner into a busier avenue and people start to swat at Barry. Barry!
You must want to sting all those jerks.
We really try not to sting. It's usually fatal for us.
So you really have to watch your temper.
They enter a supermarket.
Oh yeah, very carefully. You kick up, you kick a wall, you take a walk, write an angry letter, throw it out. You work through it like any emotion. Anger, jealousy, lust.
Barry hops on top of some cardboard boxes in the middle of an aisle. A stock boy, Hector, whacks him with a rolled up magazine.
Oh my goodness, are you okay?
Yeah, phew.
Vanessa whacks Hector over the head with the magazine.
What is wrong with you?
It's a bug!
Well, he's not bothering anyone. Get out of here, you creep.
Vanessa pushes him, and Hector exits, muttering.
It's bugs. It's a.
What was that? A pick and save circular?
Yeah, it was. How did you know?
It felt like about 10 pages. 75's pretty much our limit.
You've really got that down to a science.
Oh, we have to. I lost a cousin to Italian Vogue.
I bet.
Barry stops, sees the wall of honey jars.
What in the name of mighty Hercules is this? How did this get here? Cute Bee? Golden Blossom? Ray Liotta Private Select?
Is he that actor?
I've never heard of him. Why is this here?
For people. We eat it.
Why? You don't have enough food of your own?
Well, yes, we...
How do you even get it?
Well, bees make it.
I know who makes it, and it's hard to make it. There's heating and cooling and stirring. You need a whole Kremlin thing.
It's organic.
It's organic.
It's just honey, Barry.
Just what? Bees don't know about this. This is stealing. A lot of stealing. You've taken our homes, our schools, our hospitals. This is all we have, and it's on sale? I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to get to the bottom of all of this.
He rips the label off the Ray Liotta Private Select. Meanwhile, in the back of the supermarket, on the loading dock, Barry disguises himself by blacking out his yellow lines with a magic marker and putting on some more paint. He sees Hector, the stock boy, with a knife, cutting open cardboard boxes filled with honey jars.
You almost done?
Almost.
Barry steps in some honey, making a snapping noises. Hector stops in turn.
He is here. I sense it.
Hector grabs his box cutter. Barry reacts, hiding himself behind the box again.
Well, I guess I'll just go on home now and just leave this nice honey out with no one around.
A moment passes. Hector pretends to exit. He takes a couple of steps in place.
You're busted, Box Boy.
Aha! I knew I heard something, so you can talk.
Barry flies up, stinger out, pushing Hector up against the wall. As Hector backs up, he drops his knife.
Oh, I can talk, and now you're gonna start talking. Where are you getting all the sweet stuff? Who's your supplier?
I don't know what you're talking about. I thought we were all friends. The last thing we want to do is upset any of you bees.
Hector grabs a pushpin. Barry fences with his stinger.
You're too late. It's ours now.
You, sir, have crossed the wrong sword.
You, sir, are about to be lunch for my iguana, Ignacio.
Barry and Hector get into a cross-swords nose-to-nose confrontation.
Where is the honey coming from?
Barry knocks the pushpin out of his hand. Barry puts his stinger up to Hector's nose.
Tell me where!
Honey Farms! It comes from Honey Farms!
A Honey Farms truck is leaving the parking lot at that very moment. Barry turns, takes off after the truck through an alley. He follows the truck out onto a busy street, dodging a bus and several cabs.
What is that?
What are you doing?
He flies through a metal pipe on the top of a truck.
Oh!
Barry grabs onto a bicycle messenger's backpack. The Honey Farms truck starts to pull away, but Barry uses the bungee cord to slingshot himself towards the truck. He lands onto the windshield where the wind plasters him to the glass. He looks up to find himself surrounded by what appear to be dead bugs. He climbs across, working his way across the bodies.
Oh my, what horrible thing has happened here? Look at all these faces. They never knew what hit them, and now they're on the road to nowhere.
A mosquito opens his eyes.
Psst. Just keep still.
What? You're not dead?
Do I look dead? Hey man, they will wipe anything that moves. Now, where are you headed?
To Honey Farms. I'm onto something huge here.
I'm going to Alaska. Moose blood. Ridiculous stuff. Blows your head off.
Going to Tacoma.
What about you, Fly?
No, he really is dead.
All right.
The wiper comes towards them.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
Oh no, it's a wiper. Triple blade.
Triple blade?
Jump on, it's your only chance, B.
They hang on as the wiper goes back and forth.
Why does everything have to be so doggone clean? How much do you people need to see? Open your eyes, stick your head out the window.
Meanwhile, inside the truck,
NPR News
on the
in
radio.
Washington, I'm Carl Cassell.
But don't kill no more bugs.
The mosquito is flung off the wiper.
B.
Moose blood guy!
Barry slides toward the end of the wiper, is thrown off, but he grabs the aerial and hangs on for dear life. Barry looks across and sees a cricket on another vehicle in the exact same predicament. They look at each other and scream in unison.
Ah!
Another bug grabs onto the aerial and screams as well.
You hear something?
Like
what?
Like tiny screaming.
Turn off the radio.
The driver reaches down and presses a button, lowering the aerial. Barry and the other bug do a choose up to the bottom. Barry wins. Oh, okay.
Aha!
Then he finally has to let go and gets thrown into the truck horn atop cab. Moose blood is inside.
Hey, what's up, B-boy?
Hey, Blood.
Later.
And it was just an endless row of honey jars as far as the eye could see.
Wow.
So I'm just assuming wherever this honey truck goes, that's where they're getting it. I mean, that honey's ours.
Bees hang tight.
Well, we're all jammed in there. It's a close community.
Not us, man. We're on our own. Every mosquito is on his own.
But what if you get in trouble?
Trouble? You're a mosquito. You're in trouble. Nobody likes us. They're just all smacking. People see a mosquito, smack, smack.
At least you're out in the world. You must meet a lot of girls.
Mosquito girls try to trade up. Get with a moth, dragonfly. Mosquito girl don't want no mosquito.
A bloodmobile pulls up alongside.
Whoa, you have got to be kidding me. Moose Blood's about to leave the building. So long, B.
Moose blood exits the horn and jumps onto the bloodmobile.
Hey, guys. I knew I'd catch you all down here. Did you bring your straws?
Later, in the apiary, Barry sees a sign labeled Honey Farms. The truck comes to a stop. Barry flies out, landing on the hood. Two beekeepers, Freddy and Elmo, walk around to the back of the gift shop. Barry follows them, landing in a nearby tree.
Then we throw it in some jars, slap a label on it, and it's pretty much pure profit. I'm evil despite the fact that I don't actually know bees are sentient.
What is this place?
He's got a brain the size of a pinhead.
They arrive at the back of the shop where one of them opens a smoker box.
Hey, check out the new smoker.
Sweet, that's the one you want.
The calm is 3,000.
Smoker?
90 puffs a minute, semi-automatic, twice the nicotine, all the tar. Couple of breaths of this and it knocks them right out.
Really?
They make the honey, and we make the money. And I'm evil despite the fact that I don't know bees are sentient.
They make the honey and we make the money.
Barry climbs onto the netting of Freddy's hat. He climbs up to the brim, looking over the edge. He sees the apiary boxes as Freddy smokes them.
Oh my.
As Freddy turns around, Barry jumps into an open apiary box and into an apartment. Howard and Fran are just coming to from the smoking.
What's going on? Are you okay?
Yeah, it doesn't last too long.
How did you two get here? Did you know you're in a fake hive with fake walls?
Howard points to a picture on the wall.
Our queen was moved here. We had no choice.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
The other walls open. Barry sees the hundreds of apiary boxes.
What is this?
Barry pulls out a camera that he somehow had for some reason and starts taking pictures.
Oh no, there's hundreds of them. Bee honey, our honey, is being brazenly stolen on a massive scale.
Later, in Barry's parents' house, in the living room, Barry has assembled his parents. Also, Adam is here, and Uncle Carl.
This is worse than anything the bears have done to us, and I intend to do something about it.
Oh, Barry, stop.
Who told you that humans are taking our honey? That's just a rumor.
Did these look like rumors?
Barry throws the pictures on the table. Uncle Carl, cleaning his glasses with his shirt tail, digs through a bowl of nuts with his finger.
That's a conspiracy theory. These are obviously doctored photos.
Barry, how did you get mixed up in all this?
Because he's been talking to humans.
What?
Into humans? Oh, Barry.
He has a human girlfriend and they make out.
Make out? Barry?
I do not.
You wish you could.
Whose side are you on?
The bees!
Uncle Carl stands up and pulls his pants up to his chest.
I dated a cricket once in San Antonio. Man, those legs kept me up all night.
Hacha!
Barry, this is what you want to do with your life?
This is what I want to do for all our lives. Nobody works harder than bees. Dad, I remember you coming home some nights so overworked, your hands were still stirring. You couldn't stop them.
I remember that.
What right do they have to our hard-earned honey? We're living on 2 cups a year. They're putting it in lip balm for no reason whatsoever.
Even if it's true, Barry, what could one bee do?
I'm going to sting them where it really hurts.
In the face?
No.
In the eye? That would really hurt.
No.
Up the nose? That's a killer.
No. There's only one place you can sting the humans. One place where it really matters.
Later, in a television news studio, dramatic news music plays as the opening news sequence rolls. We see the Hive at 5 logo, followed by shots of past news events. A bee freeway chase, a bee beard protest rally, and a bear pawing at the hive as the bees flee in panic.
Hive at 5, the Hive's only full-hour action news source.
Shots of newscasters flash up the screen.
With Bob Bumble at the anchor desk. Weather with Storm Stinger. Sports with Buzz Larvey and Jeanette Chung. Good evening, I'm Bob Bumble.
And I'm Janine Chung.
Our top story, a Tri-County bee, Barry Benson.
Barry's graduation picture is shown on screen.
Is saying he intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey, packaging it, and profiting from it illegally.
Meanwhile, at BNN, B. Larry King, wearing suspenders and glasses, is interviewing Barry. A lower third chyron reads, B. Larry King live.
All right, very important. Who wants to be Larry King?
Don't forget, tomorrow night on Be Larry King, we are going to have 3 former queens all right here in our studio discussing their new book, Classy Ladies, out this week on Hexagon. Tonight, we're talking to Barry Benson. Did you ever think? I'm just a kid from the hive. I can't do this.
Larry, bees have never been afraid to change the world. I mean, what about Bee Gandhi? But Jesus!
Well, where I'm from, you wouldn't think of stewing humans. We were thinking more like stickball candy stores.
How old are you?
I want you to know that the entire bee community is supporting you in this case, which is certain to be the trial of the bee century.
Thank you, Larry. You know, they have a Larry King in the human world, too.
It's a common name. Next week on Bee Larry King.
No, I mean, he looks just like you, and he has a show with suspenders and different colored dots behind him.
Next week on Bee Larry
Old
King.
guy, glasses, there's quotes along the bottom of the guest from the guest you're watching, even though you just heard them.
They're weak next week. They're scary, they're hairy, and they're here live.
Always
Larry
leans
King
forward,
exits.
pointy shoulders, squinty eyes, very Jewish.
Later, at Vanessa's flower shop.
At night.
Stacks of law books are piled up, legal forms, all a bunch of stuff. Vanessa is talking with Ken in the other room.
Now look, in tennis, you attack the point of weakness.
But it was my grandmother, Ken. She's 81.
Honey, her backhand's a joke. I'm not going to take advantage. How am I not going to take advantage of that?
Quiet, please. Actual work going on here?
Is that the same bee?
Yes, it is.
I'm helping him sue the human race.
What?
Barry enters.
Oh, hello.
Hello, bee?
Barry flies over to Vanessa.
This is...
Yeah, I remember you. Timberland, size 10.5. Vibram souls, if I believe.
Oh, why does he talk again, hun?
Listen, you'd better get go because we're really busy working.
But it's our yogurt night.
Oh, bye-bye.
She closes the door.
Why is yogurt night so difficult?
Vanessa enters the back room carrying coffee.
Oh, you poor thing. You two have been at this for hours.
Yes, and Adam here has been a huge help.
An empty Cinnabon box with Adam is asleep inside, covered in frosting.
How many sugars?
Just one. I try not to use the competition. So, why are you helping me anyway?
Bees have good qualities.
Barry is rowing on the sugar cube like a gondola.
Si, certo.
And it feels good to take my mind off the shop. I don't know why, instead of flowers, people are just giving balloon bouquets now.
Yeah, those are great. If
And
they're
artificial...
three.
And artificial flowers.
Oh, those just get me so mad.
Yeah, me too.
The bent stingers, the pointless pollination.
Bees must hate those plastic things.
There's nothing worse than a daffodil that's had work done.
Well, maybe this can make up for it a little bit.
They exit the store and cross over to the mailbox.
You know, Barry, this lawsuit is a pretty big deal.
I guess.
Are you sure you want to go through with it?
Am I? When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, "Honey, I'm home," without paying a royalty.
Camera feed turns on, revealing a news person. Barry shudders. Hang on, I skipped a page.
Sarah, it's an incredible scene here in downtown Manhattan where all eyes and ears of the world are anxiously waiting because for the first time in history, we're going to hear for ourselves if a honeybee can actually speak.
Barry, Vanessa, and Adam get out of the cab. The press spots Barry and Vanessa and pushes in. Adam sits on Vanessa's shoulder. Barry, Vanessa, and Adam sit down at the plaintiff's table.
What have we gotten into here, Barry?
I don't know. It's pretty big, isn't it?
I can't believe how many humans don't have to be at work during the day.
Hey, do you think these billion-dollar multinational food companies have good lawyers?
That joke rules. A big black car pulls up. The grille fills the frame. We see LTM monogrammed on the hood ornament. The defense lawyer, Leighton T. Montgomery, comes out, squashing a bug on the pavement. Barry shudders.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I just gotta chill.
Montgomery enters. He walks by Barry's table, shaking a honey packet.
Well, if it isn't the B team. Any of you boys work on this?
All rise, the Honorable Judge Bumbleton presiding.
All right, case number 4,475. Superior Court of New York, Barry B. Benson versus the honey industry is now in session. Mr. Montgomery, you are representing the 5 major food companies collectively.
Montgomery's briefcase has an embossed emblem of an eagle holding a gavel in one talon and a briefcase in the other.
A privilege.
Mr. Benson,
Barry stands.
you are representing all bees of the world.
Montgomery, the stenographer, and the jury lean in. The spectators outside freeze. The helicopters angle forward to listen closely.
Buzz, 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 buzz. I'm kidding. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready to proceed.
And Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement, please.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my grandmother was a simple woman. Born on a farm, she believed it was man's divine right to benefit from the bounty of nature God put before us. If we were to live in the topsy-turvy world Mr. Benson imagines, just think of what it would mean. Maybe I would have to negotiate with the silkworms for the elastic in my breeches. A talking bee. How do we know this isn't some sort of holographic motion picture capture Hollywood wizardry? They could be using laser beams, robotics, ventriloquism, cloning. For all we know, he could be on steroids.
Montgomery leers at Barry, who moves to the stand.
Mr. Benson?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there's no trickery here. I'm just an ordinary bee, and as a bee, honey's pretty important to me. It's important to all bees. We invented it, we make it, and we protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, there are some people in this room who think they can take whatever they want from us because we're the little guys. And what I'm hoping is that after this is all over, you'll see how, by taking our honey, you're not only taking away everything we have, but everything we are.
Nessa smiles, and the bee gallery wipes their tears away. Meanwhile, Barry's family is watching the case on BTV.
Oh, I wish you would dress like that all the time. So nice.
Call your first witness.
So, Mr. Klaus Vanderhaen of the Honey Farms, pretty big company you have there.
I suppose so.
And I see you also own Honeyburton and Honron.
Yes, they provide beekeepers for our farms.
Beekeeper? I find that to be a very disturbing word. I have to say, I don't imagine you employ any bee freers, do you?
No.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
No.
No, because you don't free bees. You keep bees. And not only that, it seems you thought a bear would be an appropriate image for a jar of honey.
Well, they're very lovable creatures. Yogi Bear, Fozzie Bear, Build-A-Bear.
Yeah? You mean like this?
Nessa, the superintendent from her building, enter with a giant, ferocious grizzly bear. He has a net collar and chains extending from either side. By pulling the chains, they bring him directly in front of Vanderhaden. The bear lunges and roars.
Bears kill bees. How would you like his big hairy head crashing into your living room, biting into your couch, spitting out your throw pillows? Rawr, rawr. Okay, that's enough. Take him away.
Nessa and the superintendent pull the bear out of the courtroom. Vanderhaden trembles. The judge glares at him. Later, Barry questions Sting.
So, Mr. Sting, thank you for being here. Your name intrigues me, I have to say. Where have I heard it before?
It was with a band called The Police.
But you've never been a police officer of any kind, have you?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't. And so here we have another example of bee culture being casually stolen by a human for nothing more than a prance-about stage name.
Oh, please.
Have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? 'Cause I'm feeling a little stung, Sting. Or should I say...
He looks in a folder.
Mr. Gordon M. Sumner.
Montgomery looks to Cades, angry.
That's not his real name, you idiots!
Later, in the courtroom.
Mr. Leota, may I first offer you my belated congratulations on your Emmy win for a guest spot on ER in 2005. Someone's got to be Roy Leota.
Does anybody know what Ray Liotta
sounds like?
Thank you.
I also see from your resume that you're devilishly handsome, but with a churning inner turmoil that's always ready to blow.
I enjoy what I do. Is that a crime?
Not yet it isn't. But is this what it's come to, Mr. Leota? Exploiting tiny helpless bees so you don't have to rehearse your part and learn your lines, sir?
Vincent, I could blow right now.
This isn't a good fella. This is a bad fella.
Leota explodes, trying to smash Barry with his Emmy.
Why doesn't someone just step on this little creep and we can all go home? You're all thinking it. Say it. Order in this courtroom.
A montage of newspaper headlines follows. In the New York Post, bees to humans, buzz off. In the New York Telegram, sue bee. From the Daily Variety, studio dumps Leota project slams door on unlawful entry 2. Then we cut to a candlelight dinner in Vanessa's apartment. Barry and Vanessa are having a candlelight dinner. Visible behind Barry is a Little Missy set box with the flaps open.
Well, I just think it was awfully nice of that bear to pitch in like that.
I'm telling you, I think the jury's on our side.
Are we doing everything right? You know, legally?
I'm a florist.
Right. Well, here's to a great team.
To a great team.
Great toast. Ken entered.
Hey, hello, Vanessa.
Oh, Ken.
Hello.
I didn't know you were coming.
No, I was just a bit late. I tried to call, but the battery.
I didn't want all this to go to waste, so I called Barry. Luckily, he was free.
Yeah.
Oh, that was lucky.
Well, there's still a little left. I could heat it up.
Yeah, heat it up. Sure. Whatever.
Vanessa exits. Ken and Barry look at each other as Barry eats.
So I heard you're quite a tennis player. I'm not much for the game myself. I find the ball a little grabby.
That's where I usually sit, right there.
Oh, Ken, Barry's looking at your resume, and he agreed with me that eating with chopsticks isn't really a special skill.
You think I don't see what you're doing?
Hey, look, I know how hard it is to trying to find the right job. We certainly have that in common.
Do we?
Well, bees have 100% employment, of course, but we do jobs like taking the crud out.
That's just what I was thinking about doing.
He holds his table knife up. It slips out of his hand, and he goes under the table to pick it up.
Oh, Ken, I let Barry borrow your laser for his fuzz. I hope that was all right.
Puts his head on the table.
I'm gonna go drain the old stinger.
Yeah. You do that.
Barry exits to the hallway, grabbing a small piece of a Variety magazine on the way.
Oh, look at that.
And slams the champagne down on the table. He closes his eyes and buries his face in his hands, and then grabs the magazine on the way to the bathroom. Ken enters the bathroom and closes the door behind him. He's not happy. Barry is washing his hands. He glances back at Ken.
You know, I've just about had it with your little mind games.
What's that?
Italian Vogue.
Mamma mia, that's a lot of pages.
It's a lot of ads.
Remember what Van said? That why is your life any more valuable than mine?
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I just can't seem to recall that.
Whacks at Barry with the magazine. He misses and knocks everything off the vanity. He grabs a can of air freshener.
You know, I think something stinks in here.
Love the smell of flowers.
Yeah? How do you like the smell of flames?
Ken pulls out a lighter and lights the stream of air freshener spray.
Not as much.
Barry flies in a circle. Ken, trying to stay with him, spins in place. Flames can be seen from outside the bathroom door. Ken slips on the Italian Vogue, falls backwards into the shower, which pulls down the shower curtain with him. The can hits him in the head, followed by the shower curtain rod and the rubber duck. Ken reaches back, grabs the handheld shower head. He whips around looking for Barry. There is a water bug in the drain.
Water bug, not taking sides.
Barry is on the toilet tank. He comes out from behind a shampoo bottle wearing a chapstick cap as a helmet.
Ken, look at me. I'm wearing a chapstick hat. This is pathetic.
Ken turns the hand shower nozzle from gentle to turbo to lethal.
Why does it have that setting?
Well, I've got
If you're asking questions about the B movie, you're already asking too many questions.
You're right.
I'm doing this because I've got issues.
Then fires water at Barry, knocking him into the toilet. The items from the vanity, an emery board, lipstick, eye curler, etc. are on the toilet seat. Ken looks down at Barry.
Well, well, well. A royal flush.
You're bluffing.
Am I?
And flushes the toilet. Barry grabs the emery board and uses it to surf. He puts his hand in the water while he's surfing. Some water splashes Ken.
Surf's up, dude.
Poo water.
He does some skateboard-style half-pipe riding as he surfs out of the toilet.
That bowl is gnarly.
Ken tries to get a shot at him with the toilet brush.
Except for those dirty yellow rings.
Vanessa enters.
Kenneth, what are you doing?
You know what? I don't even like honey. I don't even eat it.
We need to talk.
She pulls Ken out by his ear, then glares at Barry. Meanwhile, in the hallway.
He's just a little bee, and he happens to be the nicest bee I've met in a long time.
Long
And
time.
it's his birthday.
What?
You wouldn't hit a little bee on his birthday.
I was thinking the same thing.
Long time? What are you talking about? There are other bugs. Are there other bugs in your life?
No, but there are other things that are bugging me in life, and you're one of them.
Fine. Talking to bees. No yogurt night? My nerves are fried from riding on this emotional roller coaster.
Goodbye, Ken.
Ugh.
Ooh!
Ken exits, then re-enters the frame.
And for your information, I prefer sugar-free artificial sweeteners made by man.
He exits again. The door slams behind him.
I'm so sorry about all that.
All right, pausing for a second here. I'm getting reports that the game may or may not have soft locked, which is about what I'd expect for a DS DreamWorks movie shovelware title.
All right, Jaxler, start it over.
You have my permission to do with this what you will.
Start the game from the beginning.
The beginning.
The beginning.
Beginning.
I hope you've been taking safety saves.
I hate to inform. Well,
Does
wait,
it auto?
let's see if I
Does it
don't know.
auto-save?
We're gonna find out.
Time to go from the
No.
beginning. All right, we'll take like 15 seconds off the
well,
script.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
I'll
Wait, I might be okay.
drink some water. Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
We're taking a second. We're gonna talk about this B movie game for a bit.
Just put some sugar water into a spoon. Oh, no, we're good.
Yes, it's auto saves.
Shouldn't it just
Can
be
I,
called
can I take this as a?
Was.
I'm having a slight low blood sugar. I'm just gonna take one moment to step out. I'll let you all listen to the music though. Go ahead and continue with the script reading though. We're safe.
Feel
We're
free to
safe.
take a break.
We're safe.
All right, should we pick up with the script?
Yeah, let's
Go
get
for
back
it.
to the show.
I'll be right back.
Shouldn't it just be
Ken
called B-game?
re-enters. This is like the third time.
Right back.
I know it's got an aftertaste, but I like it.
I always felt there was some kind of barrier between Ken and me. I couldn't overcome it. Oh well.
Are you gonna be okay for the trial tomorrow?
Oh, I believe Mr. Montgomery is out of ideas.
The next day, in the courtroom, Montgomery stands at his table.
To call Mr. Barry Benson B to the stand.
Now that's a good idea. You can really see why he's considered one of the very best lawyer. Oh.
Ah,
Barry, the stand. A juror in a striped shirt applauds.
Leighton, you've got to weave some magic with this jury, or it's going to be all over.
Oh, don't.
Montgomery is holding a book, The Secret Life of Bees.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Gamble. The only thing I have to do to turn this jury around is to remind them what they don't like about bees. You got the tweezers?
Gamble nods and pats his breast pocket.
Are you allergic?
Only to losing, son. Only to losing.
Montgomery approaches the stand.
Mr. Benson B, I'll ask you what I think we all like to know. What exactly is your relationship to that woman?
Montgomery points to Vanessa.
we're friends.
Good friends?
Yes.
How good?
What?
Do you live together?
Wait a minute. This isn't about.
Are you her little bedbug?
Hey, that's not the kind of.
I've seen a bee documentary or two. Now, from what I understand, doesn't your queen give birth to all the bee children in the hive?
Yeah, but.
So those aren't even your real parents!
Reyes.
Reyes, that's you. Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
they...
Barry.
Yes, they are.
Hold me back.
Vanessa holds him back with a coffee stir. Montgomery points to Barry's parents.
You're an illegitimate bee, aren't you, Benson?
He's denouncing bees.
All the bees in the courtroom start to hum. They are agitated.
And don't you all date your cousins?
Leggy.
Leggy?
Objection!
Explodes from the table and flies towards Montgomery.
I'm gonna pincushion this guy.
Montgomery turns around and positions himself by the judge's bench. He sticks his butt out and winks at his team.
Adam, don't. It's what he wants.
He shoves Barry out of the way and then stings Montgomery in the butt. The jury reacts, aghast.
order, please, Mr. Montgomery.
Venom is coursing through my veins. I have been felled by a winged beast of destruction. You see? You can't treat them like equals. They are striped villains. Stinging is the only thing they know. It's their way.
Adam is collapsed on the floor. Barry rushes to his side.
Adam, stay with me.
I can't feel my legs.
Montgomery falls on the bailiff.
Take it easy.
Oh, what angel of mercy will come forward to suck the poison from my heaving buttocks?
The jury recoils.
Oh.
Please, I will have order in this court. Order, please.
Later that day, in the hospital.
The case of the honeybees versus the human race took a pointed turn against the bees yesterday when one of their legal teams stung Leighton T. Montgomery. Now here's Dawn with the 5-day.
A nurse lets Barry into the room. Barry carries a flower.
Thank you.
Barry stands over Adam in a bed. He lays the flower down next to him. The TV is on.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Is there much pain?
Adam has a bee-sized painkiller honey button near his head that he presses.
Yeah, I blew the whole case, didn't I?
Oh, it doesn't matter. The important thing is that you're alive. You could have died.
I'd be better off dead. Look at me.
Adam throws the blanket off his lap, revealing a green sandwich sword for a stinger.
They got it from the cafeteria. They got it from downstairs. In a tuna sandwich. Look, there's still a little celery on it.
What was it like to sting someone?
I can't explain it. It was all adrenaline and then ecstasy.
All right.
You think that was a trap?
Of course. I'm sorry. I flew us right into this. What were we thinking? Look at us. We're just a couple bugs in this world.
What do you think the humans will do to us if they win?
I don't know.
I hear they put roaches in motels. That doesn't sound so bad.
Adam, they check in, but they don't check out.
Oh my.
Outside the hospital window, 3 people smoke on the sidewalk. The smoke drifts in.
Say, could you get a nurse to close that window?
Why?
The smoke. Bees don't smoke.
Right, bees don't smoke. Bees don't smoke! But some bees are smoking, Adam. That's it. That's our case.
It is? It's not over?
No, get up. Get dressed. I've got to go somewhere. You get back to the court and stall. Stall any way you can.
Next day, in the courtroom, Adam is folding a piece of paper into a boat.
Oh, this is so fitting because I did the origami community segment. And assuming you've done step 29 correctly, you're ready for the tub.
The jury looks on, all with paper boats of their own. Ooh. Montgomery is frustrated with Gamel, who's making a paper boat also. He crumples Gamel's boat and then throws it at him.
Mr. Flamin?
Yes, Your Honor?
Where is the rest of your team?
Well, Your Honor, it's interesting. You know, bees are trained to fly kind of haphazardly, and as a result, quite often we don't make very good time. I actually once heard a pretty funny story about a bee.
Your Honor, haven't these ridiculous bugs taken up enough of this court's valuable time?
Montgomery rolls out from behind his table. He's suspended in a large baby chair with wheels. He's just a big little guy, but it's not his birthday.
I'm trying to play him like more seriously, like an Ace Attorney and prosecutor. But
can you not see an Ace Attorney prosecutor walking out in one of?
True. This is true. This is true. How much longer are we going to have these absurd shenanigans go on? They have presented no compelling evidence to support their charges against my clients, who have all run perfectly legitimate businesses. I move for a complete dismissal of this entire case.
Mr. Flamin, I'm afraid I'm going to have to consider Mr. Montgomery's motion.
But you can't. We have a terrific case.
Where is your proof? Where is the evidence? Show me the smoking gun.
Barry bursts through the door.
Hold it, Your Honor. You want a smoking gun? Here is your smoking gun.
Vanessa enters holding a bee smoker. Vanessa slams the beekeeper's smoker onto the judge's bench.
What is that?
It's a bee smoker.
Montgomery grabs the smoker.
What? This? This harmless little contraption. This couldn't hurt a fly, let alone a bee.
He unintentionally points it towards the bee gallery, knocking them all out. The jury gasps. The press snaps pictures of them.
Members of the jury, look at what we have. Look at what has happened to the bees who have never been asked, smoking or non. Is this what nature intended for us? To be forcefully addicted to these smoke machines and these man-made wooden slat camps, living out our lives as honey slaves?
Barry gestures dramatically towards Montgomery's table.
What are we going to do?
He's playing the species card.
Barry lands on the scales of justice by the judge's bench. It balances as he lands.
Ladies and gentlemen, please free these bees.
Free these bees.
Free
the
bees.
bees.
Gotta love that Discord delay.
Jaxler, what did you do?
I failed that mission so many times.
Good job, buddy.
I did
Yay,
it, buddy.
Jaxler.
We did it!
I did it.
Odds in favor of the bees.
Chaos continues. Barry flies over to Vanessa with his hand up for a, quote, high five, end quote.
Vanessa, we won.
Yay, I knew you could do it. High five.
She high fives Barry, sending him crashing into the table. He bounces right back up.
I'm sorry.
Ow, I'm okay. Vanessa, do you know what this means? All the honey is finally gonna belong to the bees. Now we won't have to work so hard all the time.
Montgomery approaches Barry, surrounded by the press. The cameras and microphones go to Montgomery.
This is an unholy perversion of the balance of nature, Benson. You'll regret this.
Press push their microphones into Barry's face.
Barry, how much honey do you think is out there?
All right, one at a time.
Barry, what are you wearing? Who are you wearing?
My sweater is Ralph Lauren, and I have no pants.
Oh, that joke kills. The press follows Barry as he exits.
What if Montgomery's right?
What do you mean?
We've been living the bee way a long time. 27 million years.
Next, a montage showing the Honey Farms apiary.
Congratulations on your victory. What are you going to demand as a settlement?
First, we're gonna demand a complete shutdown of all bee work camps. Then, we want to get back all of the honey that was ours to begin with. Every last drop. We demand an end to the glorification of the bear as anything more than a filthy, smelly, big-headed, bad-breath stink machine. I believe we are all aware of what they do in the woods. We will no longer tolerate the derogatory bee-negative nicknames, unnecessary inclusions of honey in bogus health products, and la-di-da tea-time human snack garnishments.
In the montage, we see a close-up of an ATF jacket with yellow letters. The camera pulls back. We see an army of bee and human agents wearing hastily made alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and honey jackets. Barry supervises. The gate to Honey Farms is locked permanently. All of the smokers are collected and locked up, and all of the bees leave the apiary. Outside the supermarket, agents begin yanking honey off of supermarket shelves and out of shopping baskets. In New Hive City, the bees tear down a honey bear statue. In Yellowstone Forest, we see the POV of a sniper's crosshairs. An animated bear character lookalike turns his head towards the camera.
Wait for my signal.
Lowers his binoculars.
Take him out.
The sniper shoots at the bear. It hits him in the shoulder. The bear looks at it, gets woozy, and the honey jar falls out of his lap as an ATF and H agent catches it.
I'll do it for a few hours, then I'll be fine.
Next, at Sting's house, ATF and H agents slap cuffs on Sting, who is meditating.
But it's just a prance about stage name.
In a woman's shower, where a woman is taking a shower, that's what the script says, and using honey shampoo, an ATF and H agent pulls the shower curtain aside and grabs her bottle of shampoo. The woman screams. The agent turns this to the other 3 agents and Barry. Barry looks at the label on the shampoo bottle, shakes his head, and writes on his clipboard. At the supermarket, another customer, an old lady having her tea with a little jar of honey, gets her face pushed down onto the table and turned to the side by 2 agents. One of the agents has a gun on her.
Why are you doing this?
An oil drum of honey is connected to Barry's hive in Central Park.
Bring it in, boys.
In Hunex, the honey goes past the 3-cup hash mark and begins to overflow. A worker bee runs up to Buzzwell.
Mr. Buzzwell, we've just passed 3 cups, and there are gallons more coming. I think we need to shut down.
Shut down? We'll never shut down!
Buzzwell overlooks the factory floor. Shut down honey production! Stop making honey! 2 bees look at each other with keys. Turn your key, sir! They turn the keys simultaneously, War Games style, shutting down the honey machine. The taffy pull machine, centrifuge, and Krellman all slowly come to a stop. The bees look around, bewildered.
What do we do now?
Cannonball!
Worker bee 6 jumps into a honey vat, doesn't penetrate the surface. He looks around and slowly sinks down to his waist. In the Hunex factory, the whistle blows and all the bees stream out to the exit. At J-Gate, Lou Loduca gives the orders to the pollen jocks.
We're shutting down honey production. Mission award.
Jackson receives the orders mid-pollination.
Board and pollination and nectar detail return into base.
In New Hive City, bees putting suntan lotion on their noses and antennae sun themselves on the balconies of the gyms. In Central Park, the flowers start to droop, and J-Gate is deserted. A timer dings, and all of the bees sunning themselves turn over. The Central Park slowly turns brown. In Vanessa's florist shop, we see Vanessa write, "Sorry, no more flowers" on a closed sign, and turns it facing out the door. In New Hive City, Barry flies at high speed into the office through the lobby of Hunex and into Adam's office. Barry meets Adam there. Adam's office is in disarray. There are papers everywhere. He's filling up his cardboard hexagon box.
Adam, you wouldn't believe how much honey was out there.
Oh, yeah?
What is going on around here? Where is everybody? Are they out celebrating?
No, they're just home. They don't know what to do. They're laying out, they're sleeping in. I heard your Uncle Carl was on his way to San Antonio with a cricket.
At least we got our honey back.
Yeah,
Walk
but
through the factory.
yeah, but sometimes I think, so what if the humans liked our honey? Who wouldn't? It's the greatest thing in the world. I was excited to be a part of making it. This was my new desk. This was my new job. I wanted to do it really well, and now I can't.
Adam exits.
Adam, they were literally torturing bees on the honey farm. You jerk.
That whole scene is really something.
What did?
While I am firmly against trying to make a moral interpretation of the Bee Movie just as a general principle, that scene is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, having watched several seasons of Seinfeld, I don't know if Jerry Seinfeld knows what morals are.
What?
The next scene, Vanessa and Barry are walking up the stairs to the roof.
I don't understand why they're not happy. We have so much now. I thought their lives would be better. They're doing nothing. It's amazing. Honey really changes people.
You don't have any idea what's going on, do you?
What did you want to show me?
This.
You reach the top of the stairs and Vanessa opens the door. Barry sees Vanessa's flower pots and small garden have all turned brown.
What happened here?
That isn't even the half of it.
Vanessa turns Barry around with her 2 fingers, revealing the view of Central Park, which is also all brown.
Oh no. Oh my. They're all wilting.
Doesn't look very good, does it?
No.
And whose fault do you think that is?
You know, I'm going to guess... bees?
Bees?
Specifically me. I guess I didn't think bees not needing to make honey would affect all these other things.
And it's not just flowers. Fruits, vegetables, they all need bees.
Well, that's our whole SAT test right there.
You take away the produce, and that affects the entire animal kingdom, and then, of course...
The human species?
Ahem.
Oh, so if there's no more pollination, it could all just go south here, couldn't it?
And I know this is also partially my fault.
How about a suicide pact?
How would we do it?
I'll sting you, you step on me.
That just kills you twice.
Right.
Listen, Barry, sorry, but I've got to get going.
Vanessa exits.
Had to open my mouth and talk. Vanessa?
This movie went from like lighthearted to just like really dark.
Vanessa gets into a cab. Barry enters.
Vanessa, why are you leaving? Where are you going?
To the Tournament of Roses parade in Pasadena. They moved it up to this weekend because all the flowers are dying. It's the last chance I'll ever have to see it.
Vanessa, I just want to say I'm sorry. I never meant it to turn out like this.
I know. Me neither.
Vanessa's cab drives away.
Tournament of Roses. Roses can't do sports. Wait a minute. Roses! Roses! Vanessa!
Barry follows shortly after. He catches up to it and pounds on the window.
Rose...
Barry motions for her to roll the window down. She does so.
Roses!
Barry?
Roses are flowers!
Yes, they are.
Flowers, bees, pollen!
I know. That's why this is the last parade.
Maybe not.
The cab starts pulling ahead of Barry.
Do you think you could ask him to slow down?
Could you slow down?
Cab slows. Barry flies in the window and lands in the change box, which closes on him.
Barry!
Vanessa lets him out. Barry stands on the change box in front of the driver's license.
Okay, I made a huge mistake. This is all a total disaster, and it's all my fault.
Yeah, it kinda is.
I've ruined the planet, and I wanted to help you with your flower shop. Instead, I've made it worse.
Actually, it's completely closed down.
Oh, I thought maybe you were remodeling. Nonetheless, I have another idea, and it's greater than all my previous ideas combined.
I don't want to hear it.
Closes the change box on Barry.
All right, here's what I'm thinking. They have the roses. The roses have the pollen. I know every bee, every plant, and flower bud in this park. All we've got to do is get what they've got back here with what we've got.
Bees?
Park.
Pollen?
Flowers.
Repollination?
Across the nation.
Later, at the Pasadena Parade.
All right, Tournament of Roses, Pasadena, California. They've got nothing but flowers, floats, and cotton candy. Security will be tight.
I have an idea.
This is where the movie turns into like a weird heist thing for exactly 30 seconds. If you haven't seen the movie, this scene goes so fast. It's absurd how they just rush right through this. Barry and Vanessa approach a heavily armed guard in front of a staging area.
Wait, her last name is actually Bloom?
Sure, why not?
The other protagonist is named Barry B. Benson.
There. Vanessa Bloom, FTD, official florist business.
He leans in to look at her badge. She snaps it shut.
Oh, it's real.
Sorry, ma'am. That's a nice brooch, by the way.
Thank you. It was a gift.
They enter the staging area.
Then, once we're inside, we just need to pick the right float.
How about the Princess and the Pea?
Yeah.
I can be the princess, and
Yes, I think.
you could be the pea.
I got it.
A few moments later, Barry, dressed as a pea, flies up and hovers in front of the princess on the Princess and the Pea float. The float is sponsored by Inflate-A-Bed, and a sign reads, Inflate-A-Bed. If it blows, it's ours.
Sorry I'm late. Where should I sit?
What are you?
I believe I'm the pea.
Hey, it's supposed to be under the mattresses.
Not in this fairy tale, sweetheart.
Go talk to the marshal.
You do that. This whole parade is a fiasco.
He exits. Vanessa removes the stepladder. The princess falls. Barry and Vanessa take off in the float.
Let's see what this baby will do.
Guy with a headset talks to the drivers.
Hey!
The float zooms by. A young child in the stands cries.
Why did they name that child in the script? I'm sorry, just an aside. They named that child Timmy.
Timmy, who doesn't have a line, but his name is Timmy.
Why did they bother?
So you all know.
So, okay, so...
He's
I
just
should
an
have had a
average
line.
kid.
Justice for Timmy.
So somebody who went to film school, what happened probably was that Timmy had some sort of line in a previous draft of the script, but it got cut, but the stage direction didn't get changed.
No one understands.
That makes
Timmy.
sense.
We are all learning things here at B Movie Night at Power Up with Pride.
I heard the mom
Who
and dad
knew?
Vicky were always giving him commands. Thank you.
children's
Someone
animation.
finally reacted to that.
Vanessa puts the princess hat on.
Then all we gotta do is blend in with traffic without arousing suspicion.
At the parade route, the floats go flying by the crowds. Barry and Vanessa's float crashes through the fence. Vanessa and Barry speed, dodging and weaving down the freeway.
And once we're at the airport, there's no stopping us.
LAX airport. Barry and Vanessa pull up to the curb in front of a TSA agent with a clipboard.
Stop. Security. Did you and your insect pack your own float?
Yes.
Has this float been in your possession the entire time?
Since the parade, yeah.
Holds his shoes.
Would you remove your shoes and everything in your pockets? Can you remove your stinger, sir?
That's a part of me.
I know, just having some fun. Enjoy your flight.
Highly unrealistic depiction of airports.
Yeah.
Barry and Vanessa's airplane takes off, and now, 30 seconds later, we segue from heist movie to airplane disaster movie.
Hey, airplane's going fine. Then, if we're lucky, we'll have just enough pollen to do the job.
In the airplane, Vanessa is on the aisle. Barry is on a laptop calculating flowers, pollen, number of bees, airspeed, etc. He does a stump dance on the keyboard.
Can you believe how lucky we are? We have just enough pollen to do the job. I think this is gonna work, Vanessa.
It's gotta work.
Attention passengers, this is Captain Scott. I'm afraid we have a bit of bad weather in the New York area, and looks like we're going to be experiencing a couple hours of delay.
That's too real. That's too real.
Dijon too strong. Barry, these are cut flowers with no water. They'll never make it.
I've got to get up there and talk to these guys.
Be careful.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey! Oh wait, this movie's about bees. Okay, got it.
It makes so much sense now.
I don't know what gave you that impression. Barry flies up to the cockpit door.
Hey, can I get some help with this Sky Mall magazine? I'd love to order the talking inflatable travel pool filter.
Excuse me.
Angela opens the cockpit door and looks around. She doesn't see anybody because Barry is hidden on the yellow and black caution stripe. As Angela looks around, Barry zips into the cockpit.
Excuse me, Captain. I am in a real situation here.
What did you say, Hal?
I didn't say anything.
B!
No, it's okay. There's a chance my entire species...
Pilot grabs a Dustbuster vacuum cleaner. He aims it around trying to vacuum up Barry. The co-pilot faces the camera as the pilot tries to suck Barry up. Barry is on the other side of the co-pilot. As they doozy-do, the toupee of the co-pilot comes up and is still attached to the front.
I think that's do-si-do.
That makes more sense. I'm bad at pronouncing words.
What are you doing? Stop!
Toupee comes off of the co-pilot's head and sticks in the Dustbuster. Barry runs across the bald head.
Wait a minute, I'm an attorney.
Who's an attorney?
Don't move.
Uses the Dustbuster to try and mash Barry, who is hovering in front of the co-pilot's nose, and knocks out the co-pilot, who falls out of his chair, hitting the life raft release button. The life raft inflates, hitting the pilot, knocking him into a wall, out cold. Barry surveys the situation.
Oh, Barry.
In the airplane cabin, Vanessa studies her laptop, looking serious.
Good afternoon, passengers. This is your captain speaking. Would Miss Vanessa Bloom in 24F please report to the cockpit? And please hurry.
Head pops up. She runs over to the cabin and enters.
What happened here?
I tried talking to them, but then there was a Dustbuster, a toupee, a life raft exploded. Now one's bald, one's in a boat, and they're both unconscious.
Is that another bee joke?
No! No one's flying the plane!
The air traffic controller speaks over the radio.
JFK Tower, Flight 356, what's your status?
Vanessa presses a button, intercom comes on.
This is Vanessa Bloom. I'm a florist from New York.
Where's the pilot?
He's unconscious, and so is the co-pilot.
That's not good. Is there anyone on board who has flight experience?
As a matter of fact, there is.
Who's that?
Barry Benson.
From the honey trial? Oh, great.
Vanessa, this is nothing more than a big metal bee. It's got giant
should
wings,
need it.
huge engines.
I can't fly a plane.
Why not? Isn't John Travolta a pilot?
Yes?
How hard could it be?
Wait a minute, Barry, we're headed into some lightning.
Vanessa shrugs and takes the controls. Meanwhile, at the Benson house, the family is all huddled around the TV. Bob Bumble is broadcasting. I hope anyone remembers who was playing this set of characters.
This is Bob Bumble. We have some late-breaking news from JFK Airport, where a very suspenseful scene is developing. Barry Benson, fresh off his stunning legal victory,
Sprays a can of Honey Whip into his mouth.
That's Barry. Is now attempting to land a plane loaded with people, flowers, and an incapacitated flight crew.
Flowers?
Oh, I have given myself too many voices.
Poor Ruby has like 3 different characters she's voicing at the same time.
Oh, you are all of these people. Have fun.
Well,
in the air traffic control tower.
Well, we have an electrical storm in the area and 2 individuals at the controls of a jumbo jet with absolutely no flight experience.
Just a minute, Mr. Dishwater. There's a honeybee on that plane.
Oh, I'm quite familiar with Mr. Benson's work and his no-account compadres. Haven't they done enough damage already?
Isn't he your only hope right now?
Come on, technically a bee shouldn't be able to fly at all. They're too small. Their bodies are too big.
Hey, hold on a second. Haven't we heard this a million times? The surface area of the wings and the body mass doesn't make sense.
Get this on the air.
You got it.
In the BTV control room, an engineer throws a switch.
Stand by, we're going live.
The on-air sign illuminates. Various shots of New Hive City play on the TV as the news report starts. The pollen jocks are sitting around playing pedal ball, wheel-o, and one of them is spinning his helmet on his finger. Buzzwell is in an office cubicle playing computer solitaire. Barry's family and Adam watch from their living room. Bees sitting on the street curb turn around to watch the TV.
Mr. Ditchwater, the way we work may be a mystery to you, because making honey takes a lot of bees doing a lot of small jobs. But let me tell you something about a small job. If you do it really well, it makes a big difference, more than we realized. To us, everyone. That's why I want to get the bees back doing what we do best, working together. That's the bee way. We're not made of jello. Get behind a fellow. Black and yellow.
Ooh.
And we see here that now Barry B. Benson, our protagonist, has learned the value of corporate labor.
Yay.
In the cockpit, Barry is giving orders to Vanessa.
Left, right, down, hover.
Hover?
Forget hover.
You know what? This isn't so hard.
Vanessa tends to honk the horn. A bolt of lightning hits the plane. The plane takes a sharp dip.
Barry, what happened?
Wait a minute. I think we were on autopilot that whole time.
That may have been helping me.
And now we're not.
Well, then it turns out I cannot fly a plane.
The next struggles with the yoke. The airplane goes into a steep dive.
Meanwhile, at J-Gate, an alert sign reads, "Hive alert, we need." Then the signal goes from 2 bees to some bees to every single bee there is. Lula Duca gathers the pollen jocks at J-Gate.
All of you, let's get up. Let's get behind the fella. Get out.
The bees follow Lula Duca and exit J-Gate. Meanwhile, in the airplane cockpit.
Our only chance is if we do what I would do and you copy me with the wings of the plane.
You don't have to yell.
I'm not yelling. We happen to be in a lot of trouble here.
Very hard to concentrate with that panicky tone in your voice.
It's not a tone. I'm panicking.
Meanwhile, at JFK Airport, the bees are arriving and massing. Barry and Vanessa alternatively slap each other in the face in the cockpit.
I don't think I can do this.
Vanessa, pull yourself together. Listen to me. You gotta snap out of it.
You 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 snap out of it.
A gigantic swarm of bees flies in to hold the plane up?
You snap out of it.
You snap out of it.
You snap.
Hold it.
Why? Come on, it's my turn.
How is the plane flying?
I don't know. Oh, hello?
Meanwhile, under the plane, the pollen jocks have massed all around the underbelly and are holding it up.
Hey, Vincent, have you got any flowers for a happy occasion in there?
Lou, Buzz, Splits, and Jackson come up alongside the cockpit.
The pollen jocks.
They do get behind a fellow.
Black and yellow.
Hello. All right, you two. What do you say we drop this tin can on the blacktop?
What blacktop? Where? I can't see anything. Can you?
No, nothing. It's all cloudy.
Shouts from the runway.
You've got to think B, Barry. Thinking B. Thinking B.
Thinking B. Thinking B. Thinking B.
The bees are in the formation of a flower. In unison, they move, causing the flower to flash yellow and black.
Thinking
B.
Thinking B.
Thinking B.
We see through the swirling mist in the clouds, a giant shape of a flower is forming in the middle of the runway.
Wait a minute. I think I'm feeling something.
What?
I don't know, but it's strong. And it's pulling me like a 27-million-year-old instinct. Bring the nose of the plane down.
All the bees are on their way. All the bees are on the runway chanting, Thinking Bee!
Thinking B. Thinking B.
Meanwhile, back in the control tower.
What in the world is on the tarmac?
Dave OTS onto run.
I don't know what that means either.
Oh, okay, honest. Okay. Dave runs onto the scene on the runway, seeing a flower being formed by millions of bees.
Get some lights on that.
And then... What? Excuse me. Then we see some aircraft landing light scaffold by the side of the runway, illuminating the bees in their flower formation.
Vanessa, aim for the flower.
Okay.
Cut the engines.
Cut the engines?
We're going on in on bee power. Ready, boys?
Affirmative.
Good, good. Easy now. Land on that flower. Ready, boys? Give me full reverse.
Spin around.
The plane attempts to land on top of an Aloha Airlines plane with flowers painted on it.
I mean the giant black and yellow pulsating flower made of millions of bees.
Which flower?
That flower.
I'm aiming at the flower.
The plane goes after a person in a Hawaiian shirt.
That's a guy in a flowered shirt. The other flower, the big one.
The person in the Hawaiian shirt snaps a photo and runs away.
Full forward. Ready, boys? Nose down. Bring your tail up. Rotate it around.
This is ridiculous, Barry.
This is the only way I know how to fly.
Am I seeing things, or is this plane flying in an insect-like pattern?
Get your nose in there. Don't be afraid of it. Smell it. Full reverse. Easy. Just drop it. Be a part of it. Aim for the center. Now drop it in. Drop it in, woman.
The plane hovers and maneuvers, landing in the center of the giant flower. Oh, just like a bee. The flowers from the cargo hold spill out onto the runway, and the passengers inside are motionless for a moment.
I'm already.
Ding,
They heard the ding ding, and all jump up to grab their luggage out of the overheads. The inflatable slides pop out of the side of the plane, and the passengers escape. Barry and Vanessa slide down out of the cockpit somehow.
Barry, we did it. You taught me how to fly.
Vanessa raises her hand up for a high five.
Yes. No high five.
Right.
Barry, it worked. Did you see the giant flower?
What? What giant flower? Where? Of course I saw the giant flower. That was genius, man. Genius.
Thank you.
But we're not done yet.
Barry flies up to the wing of the plane and addresses the bee crowd.
Listen, everyone. This runway is covered with the last pollen from the last flowers available anywhere on Earth. That means this is our last chance. We're the only ones who make honey, pollinate flowers, and dress like this. If we're going to survive as a species, this is our moment. So what do you all say? Are we going to be bees or just that Museum of Natural History keychain?
We're bees!
Keychain!
Then follow me, except keychain.
Hold on, Barry. You've earned this.
Buzz puts a pollen jock jacket and helmet with Barry's name on it, on Barry.
I'm a pollen jock? And it's a perfect fit. All I've got to do are the sleeves.
Pollen jock, toss Barry one of those pollen extraction doohickeys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's our Barry.
All the bees descend upon the flowers on the tarmac and start collecting pollen. The squadron flies over the city, progressively repollinating trees and flowers as they go. Barry breaks off from the group towards Vanessa's flower shop. Inside the flower shop, Barry repollinates Vanessa's flowers. Meanwhile, in Central Park, oh look, it's Timmy!
How did he get from
Frisbee.
California to New York?
That is one heck of a setup, but
He was on the other side of the country.
He must have been on the plane.
Mommy, the bees are back! The bees are back! Central Park is completely repollinated by the bees. Then we go back to Honix. Honix is back to normal, and everyone is busily working once again. Adam puts his Krellman hat back on.
If anyone needs to make a call, now's the time. I've got a feeling we'll be working late tonight.
Bees cheer!
Capitalism!
Capitalism ho!
Oh, please don't besmirch that beautiful game.
Okay, fair. I was only doing it for Leggy.
And then later on, we are back at Vanessa's flower shop. It has a new sign out front. Vanessa and Barry, flowers, honey, legal advice. And meanwhile, inside on the flower counter, Vanessa is doing a brisk trade with many customers. She's selling flowers, and in the background, there are shelves stocked with honey.
Don't forget about these. Have a great afternoon. Yes, can I help? Who's next? Who's next? Would you like some honey with that? It's be approved.
The sign on the back room reads, Barry Henson, Insects at Law. We see Barry talking with a cow client.
Quick, Leggy, go get Zoe.
Cream cheese? It's all me, and I don't see a nickel. Sometimes I just feel like a piece of me.
I had no idea.
Barry, I'm sorry. Do you have a moment?
Would you excuse me? My mosquito associate here will help you. Will be able to help you.
Sorry, I'm
Blood
late.
enters.
He's a liar too?
Ma'am, I was already a blood-sucking parasite. All I needed was the briefcase.
Meanwhile, back at the flower counter. No, not the flower hunter. The flower counter. Vanessa is talking to a customer.
Have a great afternoon. Oh, Barry, I got this huge tulip order for a wedding, and I can't get them anywhere.
Not a problem, Venny. Just leave it to me.
You're a lifesaver, Barry. Can I help? Who's next? Who's next?
Vanessa smiles back at Barry. Barry smiles too, and snaps himself out of it.
All right, Scramble Jocks, it's time to fly.
Thank you, Barry.
Meanwhile, outside, Ken and Andy are walking down the street.
What in the world? It's that bee again.
Let it go, Kenny.
That bee is living my life. When will this nightmare end?
Let it all go.
They don't break stride. Camera zooms in front of Barry, and then watches him as he flies out the door and into the sky. Pollen Jocks fold in formation behind him as they zoom into the park.
Beautiful day to fly.
Sure is.
Between you and me, I was dying to get out of that office.
The end!
We did it!
Oh, we did it!
Credits.
Jaxler, this looks so annoying. I'm so sorry.
Jaxler, I've noticed you've been doing this
I
for
can't.
hours.
I literally can't. I literally can't.
It's okay,
I'm so
Jaxler. Your
sorry.
nightmare's over. You can stop.
How long?
I know, but like, we get it.
I
We get
don't
it.
know.
This level was made for a stylus, not for a mouse.
I need to stop. I wish I could, but
Thank you.
I can't force myself.
Thank you so much
Hector
for
is
suffering
one.
on our behalf.
Hector is one, but
This would be a much
You
different
know,
movie if Barry
video-
goes to track down the honey and then Hector beats him and that's just the end.
I had a freaking Silas.
in the game,
movie.
we're seeing the bad ending of the B movie.
So
Yeah,
Jaxler,
right.
can we count on speedruns of this on your channel like next week?
I don't own a copy of the game, so not next week.
I will get you a Wii version, a Wii copy of the
Why?
game. You won't be able to get it until you come back in town, but I will get you a copy of this game to run at Winter Pride.
I hate it.
Well, to submit to Winter Pride at any rate.
It's a mix
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Yeah, and have an equal chance as everyone else to get. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even understand what you're supposed to do with the push pins.
You have to click on the blue ones. But they move. So they move all over the screen, and I'm doing it with mouse pointer clicks. So it's like my mouse moves like a full inch from like corner to corner. It's really bad. But yeah, in other words, ow.
I apologize to you and your wrist.
I mean, that one's on me. I chose the DS game.
Yeah, we were all surprised when you chose the DS game.
I didn't know about this mini game with this Hector guy. He's just kicking my butt.
Yeah, this game, like this movie, went places that were not expected.
Well, I should stop the timer because we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our final
Well,
time
how
is
long was the
2:18:33.
Wasn't
That's
quite
actually not
4
bad.
hours.
Yeah, no,
I was really expecting this to take way longer.
Yeah, it only took us like an additional 50 minutes past the end of the movie.
Yep.
I'm 932 seconds.
Also,
Oh.
like,
We all learned a valuable lesson today
So-
about how throwing your life away for corporate labor is good or something.
Unless you don't want
that
to, then you
movie.
can go be a civil rights lawyer.
also for a little
Which I
while,
guess
it
is
turned
pretty good.
into a Save the Bees movie, and then stopped. I don't.
It's
Yeah,
it's
it's like-
also it's like this movie. The world in this movie was New York and California, and that's it.
Yeah, why
It's
didn't
like-
the bees in California just repollinate?
Yeah, they were there.
They could have saved them the whole
Well-
plane trip thing.
But wait, this is all like New York law, right? Like, is this only for New York State, or did this ruling
No,
set
it
precedents?
was an international lawsuit somehow, even though it was just in the U.S.
Oh, that makes sense.
Somehow it was like in a court in New York, and this didn't get elevated to the Supreme Court. It was just world law at that point.
I like how our antagonist was the bad honey, like, owner, and then
Hey,
like
Jaxler, I also
advice
have control over the stream.
dictated the rest of the movie. No.
Also, like,
Cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah, you'll have to take that to B court.
Yeah, I will represent myself.
Dun, dun.
also, like somehow that managed to simultaneously be the most inaccurate TSA agent, but also point out how pointless security theater is because they got in.
True.
Yep.
Well, to be fair, they only had flowers.
Yeah.
Had stolen flowers from a high-profile event.
True.
Yeah, well, the pilots didn't recognize the bee from the lawsuit that proved that bees could talk.
In my head, when they landed the plane on the big bee flower, it like did a 180 and landed flower. I don't know if that is actually how that is portrayed in the
No,
movie.
it circled it like an insect and then like landed like a bee on a flower.
There also totally weren't any dated references in this to like, Enron or 2005 Emmys.
Well, the movie is literally 13 years old.
Oh.
Sorry, 14 years old.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh, you
feel old now.
You made me sad.
Can't
Also,
really blame
I
a 14-year-old movie for being dated.
Also, I did say this in chat, but I also did want to say I am very sorry to like all the headphone users. I did not expect to get that loud.
Well, thanks everyone for watching this, and more importantly, for donating so much to Power Up with Pride this year that we had to do this, and especially because like Jaxler, just think if we had raised $27 less, you would have been free.
Oh.
Oh, you're free now.
That is true. I am free now. My risk, not so much, but rest of me is free.
So what happens like next like Power Up with Pride? We just pick a different movie.
Oh no, I don't know. I guess we'll have to make an incentive if we.
I don't know. We started like at the top with big movies.
Shrek.
Yeah,
No.
We gotta do Shrek.
We have 6 months to
Shrek.
think. Look, we
And then you gotta
shouldn't
get
announce
someone
it
to run-
now. We should announce it closer to. We have 6 months to figure it out, regardless of what it is.
We didn't even announce this one until like the day before.
I mean,
we didn't announce
hours before.
I think I tweeted out the conception of this idea.
And this, but let's be clear here. Kaylee threw that out on the mic without asking anyone else first.
No, that's not true. I asked everyone else first.
That is true. We just agreed because we didn't think it was going to actually happen. We were not expecting our incredible viewers to be so incredible that we raised so much money. Thank you, everyone.
We beat out our biggest event that was an additional
Beat
day
out.
long by $4,500.
I'm seeing this movie now. I'm kind of glad. Like, I'm glad I don't need to, but also now I'm kind of curious how some of the scenes were portrayed.
I just
The movie-
rewatched.
Okay, B-movie
Yeah,
as a
it's-
film is surprisingly okay. It's not great, but it's fine.
Yeah. The last time I watched it would have been at least 7 or 8 years ago because I know it was before I came out.
Yeah, that was That was very pre-Xandra.
But like, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was good, but a lot of yeah, a lot of things in my opinion's changed about 7 or 8 years ago. So
Yeah.
I saw
Thank you,
this
thank you
last...
everyone for doing this.
Yeah, wow. Thank you, by the way, thank you, everyone who came to read. As Andrew said, I was kind of assuming that this was going to be me and like 2 people struggling to read that much script, so I'm glad so many of you came out for this.
Listen, if you dangle like lab coat B1 in front of us, we're all gonna jump on it.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad there was a character named Elmo.
oh my god.
I had to stop playing. I had to stop playing.
Elmo and Red with it? That was wonderful.
Ruby, can I ask you a favor?
Sure.
Can you, okay, before we find someone to host, can you read the intro to the movie in the Elmo voice?
Yes.
Do you want me to read the intro to the movie or the closing statement that we had in the closer of the marathon?
No, just read the intro to the movie.
All right.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
I have made so many characters in my D&D campaign have that voice, and my players hate it.
This is my favorite children's toy. It's Tickle B Elmo.
Oh my
We've gotta
gosh.
close on that. We've gotta end the stream.
We're done.
That's it. We're done.
Oh,
wait,
no.
we need to
Oh
find
no,
somebody to raid.
we haven't figured out. I posted something in our private channels.
Oh.
Also, thank you to the folks who rated us in the middle. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, thank you to the Free Enterprise, Scooney and Venerable, for coming in.
The B Enterprise.
this.
B Enterprise.
Yes, B Enterprise.
Scala, hey Scala, when's
What?
B romance?
Crud. Now that's a thing I have to do.
Thing you have to do.
That's the thing I have to do.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into this. Honestly, it was less of a mess than I was expecting. But I don't know. I think we all had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun too. I think we all, but Jaxler, had a lot of fun. Sorry, Jaxler.
It's okay. It was fun up until we met Hector.
We're gonna go.
So the first hour.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go pay a visit to. We're gonna go raid Lady Starbird. Our message in chat, of course, is going to be, "Do you like jazz?"
Yes.
Nope, that's not how you
Yes.
raid someone on Twitch. Hold on, I got it. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Bye, everyone.
Well.
Hold on, we're not technically.